Learn from the world's best all in one place with Masterclass, the only streaming platform where you can learn and grow with over 200 of the world's best. Masterclass always has great offers during the holidays, sometimes up to as much as 50% off. Head over to masterclass.com/Spotify for the current offer. That's up to 50% off at masterclass.com/Spotify.
A common sense recap of the day's biggest stories. It's John Catsimatidis and Rita Cosby. Katz and Cosby on 77 WABC.
Senator Ron Johnson's going to call me.
Yep,
Is he on yet?
Yep. In fact, he is calling right now. Let's go to the senator.
Calling in today is Ron Johnson, the senior senator from the great state of Wisconsin. And so many things are going on in Washington. Well, what do I ask you first, Senator?
First of all, Merry Christmas, John. Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas.
It's the planned dysfunction in terms of trying to fund the government, and I think the good news is over the course of the Biden administration, more Americans have just realized how dysfunctional government is. And they want to take a very serious look at what we can do to reduce its size, scope, and cost, and its influence over our lives. So that's the good news, but the dysfunction continues. As I say, it's planned dysfunction. This is how they mortgage our children's future. You don't do appropriation bills. You keep everything, you stack it all up. But, just in terms of the American public, I mean, the drone situation here, the way we cannot get answers out of the government, it seems obviously they know what these drones are because they're not worried about them. But well then tell us. It's so unbelievably puzzling, and it just further reduces people's faith, or actually increases their distrust of the federal government.
There's so many reports going around, Senator, that it's a division of the Navy doing experimental drones. That they're looking for a possible suitcase bomb that might be missing with radiation. There's so many stories. The American people don't know how to handle it. I mean, and President Trump refused to stay at Medford, his New Jersey home. He's going to Florida. Is there any danger?
I don't know. I think that's what worries people so much is if there is no danger, well, why don't they tell us? So I think people leap to the conclusion, well, there must be something pretty bad if they know what they're doing and they're not willing to tell the American public in case it causes a panic. Again, we're not in a very good situation right now. This has got to be cleared up. I mean, if there is something that needs to be located, God, I hope they locate it quickly and allow the danger to pass. And then, but I just can't tell you. I really don't like to speculate, but I think that's pretty obvious what people are thinking right now.
And on top of that, the President Trump has gotten very upset at the spending based on what the Congress was going to vote for, and I think he's taking an attitude. Let the new Congress decide on January 3rd. After January 3rd. What do you think the options are?
None of them are good. Once we have Republicans in majority in both chambers, Democrats will not lift a finger to fund the government, unless you get massive spending increases, and Republicans won't go along with that. I mean, this election was about how do you reduce the size, scope, and cost of government. So this is going to be a mess. The only way to get out of this mess, and here the ace in our hole is you got Elon Musk now with his bullhorn to win the political argument. We need to get the public on our side.
Understood. But let me ask you one last question, and I know you have to run. Is a 10-day shutdown that bad? Because January 3rd is just around the corner.
No, Americans won't even know what small percentage of the government is shut down now. There are a couple of little poison pills. For example, Coast Guard doesn't get paid. The Customs Border Patrol don't get paid. But I had a bill, the Shutdown Fairness Act, that would have taken care of all that. So That's the first thing Republicans have to do is we have to offer a bill that takes care of the anomalies, let's call them that. But no, I mean, a single-digit percent of the government actually shuts down. Everything is viewed as essential, and it just keeps getting funded. It just keeps moving along. So, no, it's just whipped up fear by the media and by the Democrats. So, no, as long as we handle it properly, they won't even know.
Understood. Let's talk again on Sunday. Thank you very much, Senator Johnson from the great state of Wisconsin.